Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Baltimore. Right fielder, number 24.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
2 strikes.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Here's George Springer. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
George Springer.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up. Trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the... And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
For the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
I like the pitch right there. Got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hit on the ground out to short. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired. 2 down now.
Batting third.
Digging
First
in,
baseman.
Jose Abreu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Here's Jonathan Scope now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Here comes Gardner. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Here's Chris
19.
Davis now. First
Chris
opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one. A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting 6.
So digging in now, Tim Beckham. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Abreu in foul ground. The 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers. That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Castillo gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A fastball that just misses inside. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
This is on the ground over to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire. Now at the plate, Brian Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Brian Castro.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, who brings an average in the 260s into this one. To third. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Starlin Castro, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, but he can't get it there in time. Castro is aboard after the strikeout. Here's Chase Headley, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 9, George Springer.
In there, no balls and a strike. In the air now, out to left. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the windup and the pitch. Jonathan Schoop is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And that misses, ball one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And the changeup is way low that time. And now a pitch on the way. Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike one.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Springer has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number
Up
one.
next for the Yankees.
Stepping
Right
in and
fielder,
ready for another shot, Brett Gardner.
Gardner.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 79.
Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready now, Chris Davis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting,
striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Castro.
Brian Castro.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is under it, and the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hitter, Aaron Judge.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Now another 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Adam Jones.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
A late swing at a slider for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chase Headley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Here's George Springer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
The left fielder, number 9, George Springer.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, number
Stepping
24,
in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman,
digging in once
79,
again. Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seat. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch out. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First base.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Around first is Beckham on his way to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready once again, Brian Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Now to the plate, Adam Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled back. 1 out and a runner on second base. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And Ellsbury won't get him. He's in there at third base. Stepping up now, Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starlin Castro.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Right fielder, Jackie.
Off
Bradley
we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's George Springer, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Coming on for it is Hicks. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in, Pedro Alvarez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Popped high in the air. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
For the Yankees, third baseman, number 12.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Scope is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
2 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside. Corner. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Gamble moving in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
To third. Sano is up with it. A quick out number one. Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Squared that one up just a little late. Lifted the other way to left center. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny's Vargas. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And Pagan is there to put this one away, and that's your first out. So here's Joe Mauer. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Swing and a looper to left. Baez onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes. 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Outside. 3-0 now. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pagan. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he's pitching. He chased that pitch 0-1. Well, go right back up there again. He went back up there 0-2.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Javier Baez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Melky Cabrera. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hit hard back up the middle, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Digging in, Chase Headley.
Batting seventh,
And the average isn't
third
pretty.
baseman,
Down into the
Chase
roaring 220s
Headley.
to begin the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Headley will reach, hits a base hit. Here now is Mike Zunino. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Runners are at first and second with one away. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. And he misses with it. Ball four. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting ninth.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Hit back up the middle. There is Dozier. The second for one. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. In now, Jorge Polanco. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jorge Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gamble has it in his tracks. One down. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Pulled toward right center field. Pagan has a read on it. Two gone. Digging in, Byron Buxton. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a two-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seam.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready for another chance. Max Kepler 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Max Kepler.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. A dive by Baez. It's there and he's out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to. Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamble. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. Here's the 3-1. On the ground up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Second baseman, Brian.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game. Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Hit in the air to right field. Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping up now, Kenny Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Sano.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Bour. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Justin Bour.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
The shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That's a strike.
Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Oh, a diving stop. The throw to first. He's out. Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Melky Cabrera.
Santana looks in. First pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Kepler. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble over to his left. 1 out. Into the box,
Now batting.
Jason Castro
Catcher.
comes into this
Jason
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Castro.
ball game.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Byron Buxton. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Chase Headley. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3
Catcher,
unassisted.
number 3, Mike
So the leadoff
Zunino.
man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Rosario, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Ben Gamble. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Santana looks in. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Kepler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Pagan is there to put this one away, and that's your first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kenny Vargas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Drilled to the left side. Headley's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
LeMahieu.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. DJ LeMahieu is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this is hit hard to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
This one's flared out toward left. In comes Kepler, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0 now to Mauer. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pagan, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. No hits. In 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. David Phelps comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
David Phelps.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 11, shortstop.
Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they start him out away with a called strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Zunino is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gamble moving forward, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next. The tag. Digging in to try it again, Melky Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries.
Designated hitter, Melky Cabrera.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Chase Headley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Headley.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Zunino. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back? Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Angel Pagan. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Byron Buxton.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at-bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on-base percentage counts.
20, Eddie
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gamble will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
left fielder.
Into the box, Max Kepler. It was a fly out for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Brian Dozier now, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Baez has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Reddick.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Kepler. 1 down. Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Heading after it is Kepler. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So striding forward now, Kenny's Vargas.
Leading off.
Try and lead things off here in inning number 9. James Pazos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Park is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joe Mauer becomes the first out of the inning. Dylan Betances answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. There's Baez. LeMahieu on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was